All right, YouTube, what's going on? What's happening? Barca Osasuna 4-2. Um, wow, what a game. Yeah, we lose our first La Liga game of the season and it's not looking good, right? It's not looking good. It didn't look good, I should say. It didn't look good. I don't think this changes everything, but just as usual, there's going to be an overreaction with fans. Football fans in general, fans that want to see Barca lose, Barca fans, the media, and everything, right? It's going to be an overreaction. But, let's start with the obvious. The obvious was heavy rotation in the squad today. Iñaki Peña in goal, what? How many of our stars do we even have out there today? Kunde, Kubasi, that's the back line done. We're going to count Iñaki Peña now because he's our starter. Because, it's the second half of the season. But let's count Iñaki Peña. We got Kunde. We got Kubasi. In the midfield was only Pedri. And up top was only Lewandowski. That's about it. So heavy rotation in the squad, which greatly affected the squad. As you could see in that first half, not enough going forward and going backward, just really bad. With the balls in behind and then the cross. And so overall, that first half was pretty bad. Second half was better even before the changes. We started attacking more, but after the first goal, which was pretty lucky, Lewandowski should have scored the chance first. He didn't. The keeper tried to roll the ball. Then, what was it, Paul? Torres got the ball, and then he even thought he missed, but big mistake from the keeper is my point. And then we got a goal from there. Pretty lucky goal, to be fair. And then after that, you think the game is on, it's 2-1, and then that penalty just entirely killed the game. So I don't know what the deal with Hansi Flick is. I understand wanting to bench players and overworking these players, especially the young guys, is not the way. But listen, I wasn't happy about it either when we did it against Villarreal, because I thought we should have done it against Getafe. There was a rotation against Villarreal at the back. We started our forward, but at the back there was a rotation. I think he should have done the reverse today. I think Balde should be starting, Casado should be starting as well, and Inigo Martinez should be starting. At least we should, if we're gonna do a rotation in one spot, so we can have a balance somewhere. If I'm doing a heavy rotation up front and going backward, then I think that's a little too much. But hey, he did it. He trusts these players, but it didn't turn out well. And yeah, very unfortunate. Now, coming off the bench, Rafinha all over the place yet again, trying to make an impact. And of course, this kid, man. This kid. When are we ever going to stop talking about this kid? I think never. I think never is the answer to that. We're never going to stop talking about this kid because he's just who he is, man. He's who people give him the hype for and who we say he is. He's that guy. Like, he comes off the bench and get a goal, and he was a threat. A debatable penalty. He was getting help, but he also had his hand on his opponent. So maybe understandable why that wasn't given, but what a goal from him as well. Yamal, so far this is only one game. That's a game against Getafe where he didn't get a goal contribution and he was still crazy in that game. And he's just that kind of player, man. He's just unbelievable, man. It's incredible. It's so refreshing to have a player like this. Like, he's that kind of player that gives us hope. Like I keep saying, even in games where we're gonna lose like crazy, the fact that we can look back and be like, but we have Yamal in our team is something that we haven't had since we lost Messi, right? Even in those games where we're like, we lost too bad, but at least we got Messi playing for us. We have someone that give you assurance that, listen, even though things look bad now, the future is still bright. And we have that with Yamal. Lewandowski didn't look happy to come off today, of course, understandably so. I didn't really think he should have been off, because when we really need a goal, at least, let him stay, but he played all game. I don't know, maybe Hansi Flick felt like he should go off. He did go off. I think him being there would have made a difference goal scoring wise, even though he missed that big opportunity. But again, I'm not a fan of this heavy rotation. I'm a fan of resting players, right? I understand that. Even though international break is going to come, I'll expect these players to rest. But these guys are never going to rest their star man during this international break. But I'm not the biggest fan, bro. I'm not the biggest fan of that the rotation being that heavy. I think if you're making a rotation that heavy, it should be when we are like way clear and put him all done with the league. That rotation was too heavy, man. What's the rotation for? I don't even know. Well, are we playing? Is Champions League coming next week or is it international break? Because I know our next Champions League game is against Young Boys, and I don't think it's not like we're playing Bayern or something. Even with that, I don't think the rotation should ever be that heavy. And yeah, overall, I don't think this is a big problem. I think, once we have our team out there, we play the kind of football that we normally do. And even when the subs came in, we pushed too many guys forward, which leave us vulnerable at the back. I could have considered more than 4, to be fair. By the way, cracking goal from the Osasuna player as well. But yeah. Going forward, I think this will not change anything. I think we'll see put out our starting 11 out there, play really good football. I'm looking forward to, I think a lot of people will be back after international break. Not too sure about Araujo, but I know having Frankie and Gavi back will really help. Like if they were there today, those are the kind of guys, like if we're making a rotation, we should be making a rotation with Casado, and Pedri and stuff like that. Oh, Gavi, like we have enough players that our rotation or our backup players should be able to win games pretty well. But we have so many injuries that our backup players now are like Martin at the back. Like, come on, he's not Dominguez at center back. It's just not Eric Garcia. It's just not it, man. It's not it. Again, today, Ansu Fati was not able to get play time, which is quite sad. To be fair, I'm not gonna lie. Felt bad for him, but you have guy like Pau Torres that have been playing. Well, am I calling his name right? What I feel like, is it Pau Torres? Yeah, Pau Torres. And you have guys like Pau Torres and Ferran Torres that have been playing. That Pau Torres was good in preseason. Ferran Torres, we always use him. So, but still, now we gotta give Ansu Fati a real chance. I feel bad for him, man. But then again, I think the best time for Ansu Fati to really come in is these games where we're already winning like 3-4-0. And it's a 60th minute, he could come in and then try to get a goal and boost his confidence and then get things going from there. But then again, Hansi Flick knows best. He decides to do this rotation and use these players the way that he does. I don't know, people are too reactionary. Like people are already saying stuff about Hansi Flick. Come on, man, it's Hansi Flick, and he knows why he does what he does. It didn't really work today. And I don't know if he didn't, if he underrated Osasuna or what, but Osasuna played really well today. I think we got to give him credit. They were really well. They were the better team 100%, and they do deserve the win, to be fair. And again, it really comes down to the fact that we didn't have our starters today. But 100%, I believe it's not even a matter of we will be back. It's not like we have lost 3 games in a row, bro. It's Barcelona, man. I think, listen, here's the thing. The bad thing about this is made the gap between us and Real Madrid close. But Atletico Madrid need to do something for us tomorrow. Mbappe is out as well for Real Madrid. Wonder how that will affect them, but they played the whole of last season without Mbappe, and instead of one more. I don't know if they're going to switch back to the Bellingham formation, playing as a false nine, and Rodrigo and Vinicius Jr. up top. And I don't know if they're going back to that. Regardless, hopefully they drop points tomorrow. If Atletico can get a win, that will kind of make up for that loss that we took today. I'm 100% hoping for that. Atletico they're at home, and we know what Atletico does. They did it against them last season, 3-1. Morata coming up big, but listen, Alvarez, Solot, Griezmann, they have the players, and when it's a Madrid derby, we know it's always war, and these guys don't go out there to play soft or to just take it easy. Even if it's the last thing that they do, even if they are having the worst season, they play a Madrid derby like a Madrid derby. So it'll be an entertaining game to see. No Mbappe as well, that helps, because we know how dangerous he is. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to the game, and looking forward to them dropping points, but I'm not too sure it's going to happen. You cannot put your hope on an opponent, but when it comes to league football, sometimes unfortunately you got to put your hope in the hands of an opponent. But even if the win will still be a point clear, which will still keep us on top. But hey, the loss today is kind of bad, but Barca fans, please don't let this affect you in any way. I still believe we'll play our same kind of football. We'll still crush, and yeah, let's go. Looking forward to that Champions League game as well. I want it to be a big win after that loss against Monaco, but not the best game today for us Barca fans. We will be back. We will be back playing the football that we play. And yeah, I'm gonna leave it right there. Thank you guys for watching, and those are my thoughts for the game today and for Barca overall. And Ferran Torres, by the way, with a crazy good run there. I thought he was actually about to make it, what, 2-2? I think that would have made it 2-2. He would have made that game 2-2 there, I believe, where he got past the two players, the two defenders, and I thought he's going to put the ball in the back of the net. And this brother gave it to the goalkeeper. Well, he shot it, but come on, that's just not good enough. That finish should be 100% better. But hey, listen. We lost. We move. It was gonna come eventually. Winning our first 7 games of La Liga was big. And head up, we will be back. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Peace.